What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it look like Todd Monken is making headlines, man, as he make huge hurdles into assembling the best coaching staff he can for the Browns to be successful. Y'all, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go. And let's jump right into this story. So if you guys have not been hearing the news, Cleveland Browns head coach Todd Monken has been moving and shaking in the coaching department, bro. He's been landing big-time coaches, giving out promotion on the defensive side of the ball to a lot of coaches that's just been position coaches. And I'm telling you right now, this is a good sign for the Cleveland Browns defense. Now, I know that they got this new defensive coordinator, but Todd Monken is staying true to his word, letting it be known that they're not finna change anything. It's going to be the same scheme. So I feel like that is very comfortable for the players. Now, for the offensive side of the ball, it's some crazy news coming out of Cleveland today, dog. And we going to have to talk about this. And that is none other than Anthony Richardson now popping up as a potential target for the Browns. And just like I told y'all, bruh, every couple days is going to be a new person being linked to the Browns for Shador to compete with. And I'm staying true to what I've been fucking saying. This whole thing is ridiculous. I'm sick of this, but it is what it is. Bleacher Report listed that the Browns as one of the top 4 ideal landing spots for Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson. And Anthony Richardson, my bad. Acquiring Richardson will provide some serious competition for Shador Sanders in training camp, and the dynamic dual threat quarterback may even be a better fit for new head coach Todd Monken's system. The coach drafted Richardson 4th overall in 2023. Due to his consistent injuries, the 23-year-old has played in 17 games over 3 seasons. One thing I can say, I know some people that's tied to Anthony Richardson. He's a fine young man, come from a great family, great coaching system down there in Florida. Real football brains developed this young man. And me personally, I think the dual quarterback thing is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie. You know, it goes on to say Monken could deploy Richardson in similar fashion to Lamar Jackson, leveraging the quarterback's elite rushing talents to open up the rest of the offense. While Richardson isn't nearly as polished as Lamar Jackson, his size, speed, and athleticism give him the upside, develop into an even more potent rushing threat than two-time MVP Lamar Jackson. Um, I don't know how true this is, y'all. This is just them putting out stories. I really want Shador to be successful in Cleveland. I really do. But it seems like every day, it ain't no same. It is. Every day, there's a new quarterback being implemented into this Cleveland system. It is what it is, man. Let's move on to the topic of the video. That is Todd Monken picked up a major win for the Cleveland Browns coaching staff, but it's likely only last for a season, bro. It's being reported that the Browns have their coaching staff almost fully assembled under new head coach Todd Monken. Hiram Monken caused some fallout from within the Browns. They lost their defensive coordinator, Jim Schwartz. As a result, Schwartz was mixed in to the head coaching search. Now, we ultimately know he did not get the job. It goes on to say Todd Monken gives promotion to a pair of Browns assistants, and it's the right moves. That's what I was talking about with you guys in the beginning part of this video. That is Todd Monken promoting a lot of these guys that would have just not been promoted under a different type of head coach, or maybe even under Jim Schwartz. Let's say Jim Schwartz would have got the job. I doubt if these guys would have got promoted. Goes on to say news broke on Thursday that the Browns announced that linebacker coach Jason Tarver was having the run game coordinator added to his title. Tarver was one of the current Browns assistants to mix in the new defensive coordinator before Todd Monken was hired. Goes on to say NFL Network Tom Pelosi stated that the Browns promoted safety coach Ephraim Banda to defensive pass game coordinator along side with his current role. It's a key promotion of Banda, who many thought was going to be the next defensive coordinator. So this is the post that he put out on X. I believe this is from today. So this is from this morning. Now, the article goes on to say reality is that Banda very well could be in his last season with the Browns. Banda interviewed for at least 3 defensive coordinator jobs, including the Dallas Cowboys, New England Patriots. He's viewed as an up-and-coming defensive mind who is going to soon get his defensive call. So that means that he could very much be the next defensive coordinator for another team. But if y'all had somebody like this on y'all staff, why not just give him the job? If he's being interviewed, right, by the Dallas Cowboys, the Patriots just in the damn Super Bowl, why help other teams when he's clearly on your staff? Promote this gentleman, make him the defensive coordinator, and keep it pushing. But the Browns do what the Browns do. And let's finish reading. It goes on to say Monken and the Browns making things right with the 2 in-house coordinator candidates following passing over them for an outside hire is key. We saw Schwartz up and leave, and there's not much stopping either Banda or Tarver from doing the same thing. Oh, so they think that it's a chance they could leave too. Both the valuable assistants who could land on their feet elsewhere. The defense keeping some continuity with the staff from last year is a win. Cleveland defense wasn't the issue last year, and we ultimately know what was. It was the offense for the Cleveland Browns. And just like I stated, it is looking real spooky. So this is another report that came out. It says Lemon already has a dog in him. I'll be psyched to see him become a dog. So says here there's a Maki Lemon being drafted at number 6 to Cleveland in his latest mock. Maka Lemon is the best wide receiver in the class who will be the best used in the slot, but he won't be limited to it. He's the kind of wide receiver who will be a quarterback's best friend, and Cleveland could use that. So this is the young man right here. Look like he goes to what's that big? I can't see what school that look like. USC. Yeah, that is USC. Which USC is getting the big time talent this year. Shout out to the homeboy, Booby Ethan Feaster. So Ethan Booby Feaster is on his way to USC, man, coming out of DeSoto High School there in Texas. So I'm pretty sure he's going to work out great for USC and replacing some of the wide receiver threats that they had. Well, that they're going to be losing. But this young man right here, based off what I'm reading and soon to do more research on him, maybe this could be the guy that could turn things around, at least for the slot receiver part for the Browns. But guys, I want to know y'all thoughts about Todd Monken making these promotions, and let me know y'all thoughts about Anthony Richardson now being implemented into the quarterback carousel. Keep them bells on. I will be back with more content and some more football stories, man. Appreciate y'all showing love to the new content. Be dropping a lot of new football stories over here. Like always, man, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.